So you want to become a master angler, but have no idea where to start. You want this sweet boat, you want the title. These are my tips that I will share with you on how I did it. I started it back in 2015, 2016, and it was way different back then because the only way you could do it any faster is if you had friends fishing with you. That is not the case anymore. Sure, you can still have it. Maybe it'll speed it up along a little bit faster, but generally you don't need that. My first tip for you would be to go in and buy one of these, Arteum Pickled Fish Bowl. What it does is it also increases a chance of catching a higher quality fish akin to fishing with another player, which can stack with other similar bonuses. Which that other bonus would be if you go into your champion points, go over the green, just decrease the time it takes for a fish to bite by 25%, and then increase your chance of catching a higher quality fish akin to fishing with another player. This effect can stack with other similar bonuses. So now you have two of those bonuses, and if someone else is fishing in that hole, or two other people, you can go all the way up to 25%. My next tip for you on where to start would be Cold Harbor, and this is why. If you go into Activity Finder and you go down to Zone Guide and then go over to Cold Harbor Angler, they're all foul fishing, all of them. So there is no other types of fish, it's just going to be foul, and you'll continuously get the same one over and over and over again. I do have a second place where you could go to that gave me a lot of trouble, which was Shadowfen. Foul fishing holes there were it was really annoying, and it just made me want to just give up again, because that was the first place I started back in 2015, and that was probably the worst place for anyone to start. Now moving to Cyrodiil, which is can be another pain in the ass for a lot of you. Since if you don't like PvP, or even in general just trying to fish in those holes and PvP is going on, you probably will get killed. The saltwater fishing, and if you're not Eldamari Dominion, is down here. Right along here. So A, just getting down there, you can end up dying. Or B, when you get there, somebody had seen you, or somebody from Eldamari Dominion or Hebenheart Pact are deciding to do the same thing. Then you have to fight for that fishing hole, and it can get really, really annoying. Plus, one of them spawns right out their front gate, but you don't really have to worry about that since not very many people use the front gate coming out, so they won't see you. But always sneak and fish. That's the best way to do it that I have found, especially down here. Because when I started doing this back in I think it was 2016 when I started Cyrodiil, that's how I was doing it, was by being in stealth mode and then casting. My last tip to help you guys out would be to do the starting zones last, since you only need to catch one fish. If you go to Stros Mackay, you only need one saltwater fish. Same thing with the Roost, and then up in Ebonheart Pack, Bleak Rock. You just need one saltwater fish, which is really easy. That's exactly what I would do if I had to do this all over again, plus they made it a lot easier. I would start with Cold Harbor, then I would do Shadowfen, and then any of the other zones. One of the things to keep in mind is to do other activities as well. Don't just constantly I'm just gonna fish and that's all I'm gonna do. You join a dungeon, run some dailies, do some PvP. I don't know, go sit in a tavern and get drunk and listen to music. Anything else that you can do, because over time you will end up getting the achievement, unlocking Master Angler, and getting the boat. So I hope this guide helped you. I have no idea if it did. I hope to see you in the next one.